So let's talk about integer data types. We've already talked about byte and how big it can be. Integer can be from negative 2,147,483,648 to positive 2,147,483,647. There are variations of the integer type. There's byte, which we talked about. There's long, which is longer, which has a bigger holding space than integer, and there's short, which has a smaller holding space. You can choose the appropriate type for the memory location, right? And this is what that looks like with respect to all of the integer types. You can tell that shorts have a maximum value of 32,767 and a minimum value of negative 32,768, and you can read the rest of this and you can see that size in bytes. That's how many bytes it can hold. So when it says it can hold 2 bytes, what it's saying is it can hold 2 to the power of 16. And when you do 2 to the power of 16, I'm going to show that to you now. When you do 2 to the power of 16, you get this value. So 2 to the power of 16. You get 65,536. Divide that by 2, and you get 32,768. And what happens is one of those values is being held by 0, and so the positive number goes to 32,767. Okay, so what we want to look at real quick, and I want to show this to you, is a wraparound logical error. And I'll show you how that works in a second. So here we have a program. Let's go ahead and go back to Visual Studio Code Online. And I'm going to go ahead and create another program, or I'll just go to data types again. I'm going to create a program that adds a value to 32,000. So just trust me when I write this program for right now. Then while x is greater than 0, right, we're going to add, so x short x, right, and we are going to add to x 100 each time. So x plus equals short, right? And that's going to stand for short. I'm going to go ahead and save this file again, and I'm going to run this file by, it's the wrong program. Let's try to compile the right program. And let's see why I got that error. And the reason I got that error is because I don't need that S. I thought I did for some reason. What I want to show you guys though, I'm going to go ahead and print out X. And what you're going to see is as long as X is greater than 0, it's going to keep adding 100. So we're going to go ahead and say that equals 0, and I'm going to clear the screen on the bottom, and you're going to see this thing run, right? And it shouldn't run that long. It's going to go really fast, right? But I want to show you guys this error. All right, so we are going to save this file, and I'm going to compile it, and I'm going to run it. So let's just get up to run, and yeah. Am I running the wrong program? I'm running the wrong program. Java. Let's clear this again so you guys can see this running right. I'm going to say Java data types and run it. Okay. Okay, did I not save this correctly? Alright, let's run it again. tell you what, I'm not even going to worry about this right now. I'm going to use an int instead, and we're just going to add a lot to it. So we're going to add like 100,000 to it or something like that. Let's see, we'll add 1,000,000. I don't usually mess with the short data type, so just bear with that problem. And I'm going to save this and compile it. This should work no problems. And I'll play with short later on. I just wanted to run short because I thought it'd be faster, but there we go. That's why you don't use the data type you aren't used to. Okay. So sorry guys, I don't know what's happening here. Control S. Do not save the file. We're just going to file save. And oh. Okay, I don't want to waste a lot of time here. I'm going to check the amount of minutes we've spent on this video. It's okay. I mean, just bear with us. I want to show you guys I have a logic error here. X is equal to 0, so X is never greater than 0, so it skips that whole while loop. We're going to set X equal to 1. That's going to fix this problem. And I'm going to compile this and we're going to run it. So it might work with short as well. But here we go. All right, so what you'll see is we add all these values, and once it gets to a certain point, once it exceeds that max value of 2,147,483,647, it wraps around to the other side. Let's go ahead and try this with short now. I just want to show you it with short, and we're going to reduce this to 1,000 instead, right? And now it should run because I think short works just like int does. It should anyway. And we'll run this program right now and we'll see what happens. All right, and there it goes. You can see it wrapped around to the other side. We can also do this with byte, right? You can see that you'll be able to see that wraparound error, and we'll just do it with 10 on byte because it's such a small data type. All right, and I'll go ahead and show that to you as well. And this is our compilation, and this is the thing. You can see it wrapped around at 127 to negative 125. So yeah, that's all I wanted to show you, that wraparound error occurs. It will do weird things to your math if you let it happen. So just be careful when you're working math that you pick the right data type, and pick the data type for the best memory locations. Thank you. Or the best memory management. Thank you.